me tell you something. Telfall. If y'all love me, y'all need to tell Telfall I'm a big supporter. I got multiple bags. And he just need to put me on Telfall TV. One time for the one time. Just one time for the one time.
I kind of do want to start going.
Yo, is it true if you get it from the back, your ass be growing? Like, and like, is it so when you alright, so you getting
back shots.
Back shots. Do back shots considered the coochie or the butt?
Back shots for women is gonna be the vagina always.
Okay, so how do your ass be growing? Do your ass grow if he put it in your butt, or would it still grow if it's in your coochie?
It's the
butt.
Because if you bend over, don't you kind of spread some?
It's not from actual sex. It's from the workout that you're doing.
Actually, because some girls, they just be like just straight back, and then the more you do back shots, I guess your arch just naturally comes. Like
the back shots is also like help lift and shape.
Butt.
It's to help lift and shape. Not a mold, because you can't do that with the sides, but like the back shots is because again, if it's this right part right here, right? So if it's this part here, the back shots is gonna help lift this part up. It's a workout.
But don't your back move?
Yes, this is a workout.
It's not.
So like if you if you have locks and you keep your locks nice, done, clean, fresh, and you be getting that fresh bit. Yeah.
How you guys? I'm your girl Ashia.
It's your boy Moriae.
Taneya.
And you're watching.
Today's topic, y'all. I was thinking about this because, you know, I always joke about having an OnlyFans. So it's basically about sex though. Only like sex workers, OnlyFans, people who like strippers and, you know, prostitutes and things like that. You know, a lot of them are looked down upon and people frown upon that type of stuff, but at the same time people enjoy it. So like, what's y'all views about it? Like, do y'all think that like it's okay, like it's not a bad thing, or do y'all feel as though it's downgrading the person doing it? Like, what's y'all views as far as sex workers and, you know, the sex industry in general, or sexualizing people regardless? Wait, I feel like you got something to say because the way you look at it.
Figure it out.
We start with you.
Nah, I mean, I don't really have too much of an opinion on it. I mean, have fun, do you? I do kind of feel like it takes away the romanticism of sex, I guess, in a sense, because it's like you have sex and you make it your career, but then it's like when it's time to have like that one-on-one intimacy with your partner, I don't know. I mean, it can still be romantic, but it's like you do this for a living. I'm not sure if you're faking this or like.
Right.
It just, I don't know. So that's the only aspect I would kind of be like in about it if I was like in an intimate setting with somebody that had a career that was like choice or whatever. But just you doing it and you not dating me, I don't care. Go ahead.
It's given a no. You can't date me and do it because, hey, one is a whole different ballgame with men. And men on men stuff, because it's just always given. No. Ain't like, you know. No.
Why is it different?
Yeah, what makes it so different?
He just be talking.
You a porn star. I don't know if you are just fucking them or if you're like romantically involved with that person. And then I also don't want to feel like I guess it's really not different. I don't want to feel like my man has been had. Nobody wants to feel like the person has been had, but
you don't want leftovers.
Not even leftovers. Like leftovers and being had is two different things.
Listen,
leftovers is like, oh, I know you dated around a few people, or you dated this person first, but now you with me. But like being had means like you walk into a party, niggas know exactly how you feel on the inside. Like everybody in this party damn near fucked you, and everybody knows what your hole looks like and what your dick looks like, and we all know.
That's your ego talking.
You're like the community. Oh. You're the community dick.
Oh.
But the only thing that makes it a problem is that these people are familiar with that person and you're familiar with him or who other person may be. But if it's this, let's just say the person that you're dating has sex with a bunch of guys, but you were never in an environment where you would see them guys or like everybody's not familiar with each other, then it would be the same where it's like, okay, you do your
My
thing.
jealousy and my rage plays a hand in hand with each other, so that won't work out well for me mentally. Like, I understand that's what you do for a living, but like if I picture you having sex with somebody, I'm liable to clock you in your head with a glass jar.
So would you be comfortable just okay?
My jealousy factor. It's
I got you.
I'm gonna try and kill y'all, like dead it. Like that's why when people cheat on people, and people be like go to them extremes and stuff. Like that stuff, it snaps you mentally. Like mentally in your head, it does another thing to where it's like, I really legit want to kill you, and like death, like me killing you is the first thing on my mind.
But as a professional sex worker, you're not cheating. You're just doing your job.
That's why I said as the sex worker's boyfriend, it could not be me because I get jealous to the point where as though yes, that's your job, but I'm kill you in that bitch.
So okay, okay. So right,
so it's given if you want to continue your days, just don't work with my man.
So what if he wants to do it with you? So what if this was his? Let's say he became a porn star.
You want me to be a content creator with you? I don't know.
Yeah, so now that he's with you, because at first he went with you, and now he's with you.
I know.
You know what I mean? And he's like,
hey, I'm not just a part of your I'm not another part of your collection.
No, y'all together. And you was like, I don't feel comfortable
Bitch, that's
with
a
you
collection.
doing it. So babe, let's do it together.
Are we married?
What? Okay.
No, I'm asking you. I'm telling you. I'm telling my answers. Are we married?
Yes no, y'all go. No, y'all boyfriend girl.
Then no, because we're not married.
Wait, so would you do a sex tape? Just not even for like money, but like.
I have sex tapes.
Oh.
Oh yes, I have sex tapes.
I always wanted to do that.
Taneya.
Yes, it's very fun, and it's for one. Okay, so I was the exact opposite. I was a Scrooge. I never took news and stuff before. I did not want to name drop like that. Damn, I did not want to name drop like that.
Him, she'll bleep you out.
Okay, before him, I didn't take nudes. I didn't exchange nudes. I didn't do videos and stuff. We were doing it one time, and I turned on. He's recording me. I was like, "What are you doing?"
Oh, so you didn't give consent?
No, I didn't give consent for the first video. I did not give consent for the first video. But then when I seen it, I watched it back, and it's kind of like, well, this is kind of exciting. Like, this is hot watching me. Like, I always wonder how I look during sex, but this is hot. Like, I can see how, like, what I'm giving and what I gave on that first video, it was just giving waterfalls everywhere, and I was happy. Okay. So, yes, that's where it stemmed from. I have quite a few tapes, actually.
Okay. All right.
So, you ahead of me. He ahead of me.
So it was funny is I wanted to share with you guys because I feel like we're best friends, but y'all really don't know about my.
You want to share this?
I'm not gonna share it on camera.
Oh, okay.
We best friends, but y'all don't know like the ins and out of everything that I do. But nobody really does. But I feel like you should.
Okay.
So what? Just a case.
As far as like you didn't know I had sex tapes, like stuff like that, like. Yeah, you joke about me being a hoe, but yeah, I am a hoe with my man, like for real.
But don't joke, right? Because I'm gonna be a slut. I'll tell you that much.
The other thing too. So, threesomes. How can you talk about that? Like, how could you do a threesome with your man? Okay, because you said something about some sex workers. No. Because this is in.
So we're just talking about sex.
This is in response to what you asked me about being comfortable with like dating a sex worker.
So this is my thing.
It's for me. It's the same as like going into a threesome. It's like you watching your partner be intimate with somebody else, and my jealousy factor on that.
Yeah, that's true. Cause like, ew, why you fucking like? Yeah, that's why. Oh, excuse me.
That's why I'm saying.
That's what I'm saying. Like, so sober me, I be like, oh fuck, it's not like we not about to do that. Like, no, but I feel like drunk Taneya be a different type of Taneya. Drunk Taneya a little bold. She a little rich.
The drunk version of you not the same.
It's not the same.
Just willing to actually say it out loud.
Is it not the same?
It just lowers your inhibitions. It's you, but it just lowers your inhibitions.
I was say, is this something? Or is it something? Hold on, but is this something?
Inhibitions is the thought. Is the thing that controls you. It keeps you in check.
Oh.
So it just lowers that inhibition.
Okay.
Oh, okay. I get what you're saying. I'm about to say because it's something that's deep down inside that you always thought about.
Yeah.
Because I always thought about him.
Liquor just takes the fear away, and like I said, it lowers your inhibition.
I always thought about it. I was like, all right, for a threesome, I said.
I be watching stuff sometimes. Not all the time. Sometimes it's slow.
For a threesome, I feel like for me, it can't be me and two men. Like. So only way I can have a threesome, it had to be girl. The reason why I said it can't be me, two men, I don't know, but in my mind, I'm like, I got too many hoes. Like.
But you're a female, so it's interesting that shit. It couldn't be two men.
Sticking in me, like it's too many going.
But you wouldn't be worried about him. But you wouldn't be worried about him with the other woman.
But see, this is the thing. Am I in trouble? I don't want her, like.
Throw the scenario out there. Don't.
This is how I feel. I feel like if men on men, especially if it's two straight men, they're not gonna fuck each other, they're gonna fuck me. That's a train. That's not even a threesome. That's a train. They ready to train on my ass. But for some reason,
I mean, if that's
like,
your man, I would hope that you would probably not want him as a straight man to be kissing another man.
No, I wouldn't. That's the thing. That's why I said I'm about to get in trouble, because I don't want them to interact at all. So if I had to do, if it was the choice of me, two straight men, I mean, if one in me, the other one.
Yeah, because for you though, at that point, it's not.
Like, it's only one other hole at that moment for him to be in.
No, it's not.
It's not. It's not.
Somebody can be inside of your vagina. Somebody can be in your mouth.
I know.
You can get around.
You got two holes down there and a whole lot.
That's the problem. That's too much penetration. It's too much penetration. Versus with a girl, I feel as though I don't see. This is my thing with girls.
You gonna be doing the penetrating with a girl.
That's the thing.
Your tongue is gonna be penetrating.
That's the problem. I'm not trying to eat no coochie. That's my whole thing. She can eat me, but I'm not trying to. I don't want to eat her at all. Like, they can go down with me, but don't. I don't want. Like, I don't mind.
Girl, that's
her
like
hair,
what I was asking in the first place.
He here. That's something
the
different.
point is, would you
not?
not? The point is him. How you feel about him and her.
No,
so not about the positions, but like like again. That's why I said I couldn't do like the sex work thing, because I would feel jealous. I don't
know. Cause I am very stingy. Cause I'm stingy with y'all as my friends, so I can only imagine a man. I might be just a little too stingy and be like, no, what are you doing?
So
like,
can you? So put that in your mind. Can you, like, with the sex worker thing?
And then I always
see that working out.
As me being that little person, if they start off with me, like if
as them being a sex worker and you dating a sex worker in general. Do you think that could work out for you?
So this is the thing. I don't know. I don't think it could work out for me as far as us dating and starting to get serious, because like you were saying, I agree with what you were saying. Like, everybody like, girl, yeah, I did that. Yeah. Like, it's like, all right, bitch.
And it don't matter. Like, yeah, that's not saying like,
you ain't gotta fucking say it. I know what the hell you did, ho.
Just because you been had.
But it's like you kind of benefit, because like, well, he mine though. But at the same time, it's like, bitch, you're not drunk as come to you. Like, you know what I mean? Like, but at the same time, I feel like it'd be fun, because it's like, I don't know, like, he might be try some tricks on you or some shit, and just be like, ooh, like, I ain't like this. Like, I feel like it probably could be a little fun though, because like, if y'all don't take it serious, like, if y'all just fooling around, or like, I feel like it'd be kind of fun.
So as far as dating, yes, but not in an actual relationship, or messing around with, but not dating.
Yeah.
You can mess around with.
Because if I get in a relationship with you, it's gonna be hard, because it's like you said, everybody.
Because then at that point you need to stop working.
Yeah.
Wait.
At that point you need to stop working. Once we get in a relationship, you need to stop working.
So then you just gonna make them
some other
quit
source
their
of
job?
income.
To find income.
But then have you?
So what if he
transition to feet
decides?
pictures?
But what if he decides
or solo
to do?
scenes?
What if he decides to stop with the porn, like having sex with other women, and just do like an OnlyFans where he like masturbating, or he doing like sexual things but by himself?
That would make me feel.
What if it's that? I would feel more comfortable with him fucking other women. Or if he do it by himself, or every now and then he used you. But other than that,
because
there's no more women at all. Like, he's done.
You can see and you can fantasize about my man, but that's all you doing, bitch.
Right. Cause I'd rather you watch me get the dick that you want, bitch. Like, I'd rather you see that.
No.
Could you date a sex worker? Because you're quiet.
Right. Can you?
No.
I've had this conversation too with my significant other, but no.
What was y'all's conversation like?
And why?
What started that conversation? I'm not thinking.
Do you recycle? No.
He don't. That's terrible. We could have that.
We'll go ahead anyway.
But no, I mean, I don't know. It seems like it's too much. It's a lot to take in. Yeah, it's just too much. It's not something I could really do. And I think ego plays a big role in that, if I'm being 100% honest. Because, like, I don't want to see the person that I am with having sex with other people. Like, I mean, it already sucked before you get into a relationship. A lot of times your significant other had sex with plenty of other people before you. Mm-hmm. And so now it's like, it's actual visual right in my face of you doing it. I don't want to see that. Like, no. And you do it every day as a job. Like, no.
So at our age, do you feel like 30 bodies is a lot?
At our age? Goddamn, kinda.
We damn near going on 30.
Kinda.
Honestly speaking.
Yeah. Kinda.
I say a lot. I think it's more than what I would want to hear. I would still date you probably. But, like, it's just more than what I would want to hear.
I'm like, damn.
Think about how many different when you're single and well, excuse me. So not necessarily us, because we may not be as fun or as free as other friend groups, but think about a lot of people our age. How many niggas or bitches they're fucking in 1 year? Mm-hmm. Y'all just hit her on with her, and the next thing you know, they're with this person. Most people not in long-term relationships our age. In our demographic.
People be forgetting how many bodies or how many cheeks they clap.
So do you honestly think that that's a lot of bodies at our age? Mind you, people start fucking and shit like that in like 6th, 7th grade.
Yeah, they was wild.
So from like 12 and 13, a 10-year gap. So for 10 years, do you feel like that's a lot? I'm not saying it is, or I'm not saying it's not.
It's kind of more, like she said, more than what I want to hear, but it's like...
Because I was reading that post on the Neighborhood Talk. They was like, let's stop acting like 30 bodies is a lot. It's not. And some people was in the comments like, oh girl, you probably should have just kept that. So
hold on, who said they had 30 bodies or a man?
It was a woman on Twitter. It was a woman on Twitter.
Because I feel like men body count and then women body count what's considered high is different.
If a woman body count high, she look at it as a fucking hoe, as a slut, like, oh, she get around. If a man body count high, it's like, oh, okay.
Yeah, I feel like if a woman say, oh yeah, I slept with 30 guys, a guy be like, oh my gosh.
Right.
She like, the streets. But
like,
if a guy say, oh, I
damn.
had slept with 30 women, it's like, oh, it's kind of low for a guy. Like, I just feel like
if a man told you he slept with 30 women, how you gonna feel?
I'm not gonna feel like,
I'd be like,
you slept with one person, I'm like, oh my god, like, why would you?
Kid?
Now you slept with one person.
Yeah, I did.
I'm stressed.
Yeah, I did.
Like 30.
No, it was a woman that was on Twitter saying that she was like, in our 20s going on 30s, we're not gonna sit here and act like 30 bodies is a lot with the laughing emoji. And then some people was agreeing, and then some people was like, girl, you probably should not have said nothing or kept it to yourself because you looking like a, how.
So let's go on the part about stripping though. So let's say, especially, well, all of us can strip when we get technical because they have many different strip clubs. How do y'all feel about strippers? Because I feel as though, me personally, after evaluating strippers and watching all these little stripper shows and stuff, get that money, bitch. That's how I see it. Like, make that fucking money. Because I feel like with strippers, like, they're just painting the... I mean, even with, like, porn stars and stuff like that, they paint a fantasy. But with strippers, they're painting a fantasy. Like, they just gyrating, moving slow, painting this image for you. But technically, they be women with kids. They be women trying to make money, put themselves through medical school and things like that. Like, and I feel like it's... I know people think...
Strippers is a look but don't touch type thing. So that's a little more comfortable for me.
Right.
Yeah, but that's for the ones who look and don't touch.
Right, because you know, people had a bitch slid that chair back doing what the fuck she wasn't supposed to do. That income.
I could be a little more comfortable probably in that situation.
And can you think you yourself could be a stripper?
If the money was looking right, I could toss this ass all around that pole, be having fun out there in them workouts, okay?
It do look fun.
It do look very fun.
I was going to say we should go to a pole dancing class.
I wanted to. I've been wanting to go for a long time. Me and Ashia used to always talk about it and never made no moves on it.
We should go.
You found one? No, we be like you. We ain't going to never find it.
I'm going to find it.
Yeah, she tried to play with it.
She tried it. It's okay.
He ain't going. But, yeah, so, like, because, like, I know I keep telling men, people probably think she a man hater. I'm not a man hater. I love men. It's just that I'm a woman, so I can only talk from my point of view. They don't be wanting to respect strippers. Like, she ain't nothing but a hoe anyway. All that bitch who take her clothes up any fucking way.
Because the stigmas that come.
But it's just like, you're just mad because she won't fuck you. Like, that's not what she here for. She here to make you get into your little vibe and you can go fuck somebody else, but she's not here to have sex with you. And then she might not be a prostitute, so you over there trying to offer her money to fuck. It's like, no, I'm just gonna shake this ass, you throw this money and I'm gonna go home. And like, a lot of men, when they can't get their way sexually, they become aggressive.
That seems like a new common trend nowadays.
And don't it?
People getting shot, people getting beat up, people getting robbed, hurt, stabbed, whatever the case may be.
All because you won't have sex with them. That's wild.
That's very crazy.
Ain't it?
Not to kind of gear off for a second, but I wanted to ask this question before we do what we do and bounce around. But a stripper or a porn star, whatever the case may be, can you look at them in a serious, like, let's just say our next president was like an ex-porn star or something. or an ex-stripper, like, would you be able to take them seriously in their new role, knowing what their previous job might have been?
If I can see the travel path.
Okay.
If I can see how you got there.
I
Because
think
if I just see you, if I seen you today as a stripper, and the next week you the president, what gives you the classifications? Because you just swing around a pole. So if you can show me what gives you the classifications, I can question it.
So they gotta prove themselves to you in a sense.
Well, don't they prove yourself to you by doing the campaigns and stuff like that?
Yeah, but that's what I say. That's what I mean when I say I gotta see the travel path. So how you became, how did you change? What changed you? Like, what did you do to change? Like, I need to see.
But but is that same energy for somebody? Let's just say they started working at McDonald's and now they are the CEO of a Fortune 500 company. Like, did you have to
giving
see
you scamming
what they had to do to get
there? Giving you scamming or how did you get there?
They did the job. Like, I mean, they did their resume. They put it in. Maybe they started off as a secretary. Maybe they end up, I mean,
this is gonna be so right. So when I ask you, this is gonna be me to them. How? And they gonna say, oh, well, I worked for X many years doing this, I got my MBA. Oh, okay. Like, now I can see, oh, she did this, so I know she knows something because she did this,
and she got a master's in such and such. And they look at her, and then she go apply for a job doing something probably lower than them, and they realize her qualifications, and they decide to start training her in a higher position. And then that's, she do good at that position, so within a year, they're like, you know what? We saying you do this. You took this company from here to here. We want to move you up further than what you should be. Like, you know what I mean?
And my cash register is when I come here and I get this clip on this cash register, and then I come back in 6 months, or I'm a customer. I come back next year, whatever the case may be, and that person now owns like McDonald's or a portion of McDonald's, something like that. How, bitch? How?
You sound like a hater.
So
you fucked the nigga.
Like,
I'm not holding them to their past. I'm not holding them to their past, but I'm asking them how did they get where they are. I'm verifying. I'm verifying.
What she said?
I'm verifying. So that's
she probably sucked P dick or let Coach fuck. No, I'm a G bitch. Straight like the bottom, like
Carisha. If I seen Carisha in Young Miami down on in the mall,
not the same person.
I said Carisha in Miami. If I seen Carisha and JT down performing at the mall, and then literally the next week I see them they literally just popped out. They just did their first show at the mall. Then literally the next week they on TV commercials and stuff, and they got now BT wasn't they with this guy? Oh, somebody's fucking camera.
No, pause. What about Glorilla? That bitch did that ratchet ass video. Next thing you know, she turned around.
Right, but I seen how she got to Gotti. I seen how all the people did her remixes. I seen how she got blew up off that one song. I can see that. I can track that. If I didn't see that, listen. If I didn't see that, it's giving. Oh, so she must have sucked his dick.
So let's use Kim, your girl.
Kim Kardashian.
Because she went from, she had her sex tape or whatever with Ray J forever, 25 million years ago, and then now she's trying to do lawyer stuff.
And that's his bitch, right? Yeah.
And does anybody take Kim Kardashian serious? That's my fucking point.
They don't.
How? And no, because why? Because now you're talking about you know some lawyer shit. I've never seen you studying. I've never seen you in no law school. I've never seen none of this shit. So now you talking about you want a lawyer. Once I see that things, then I can take you serious.
Well,
I've seen her studying. I've seen her. So now I can start to take you serious as a lawyer because I know you did that. If you've passed and you have your bar, yes, I can hire you as a lawyer. Because, bitch, I know you can get me out. I say all that to say, I don't hold you to your past, but I do have to verify how you got where you're going before I just take you at your word.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
Like Glorilla, I didn't just assume that she just got put in that position because, again, I seen how all the big name celebrities were doing remixes of her songs, how it blew up so fast, got catchy, trendy, whatever the case may be. Mm-hmm. And I know that Yo Gotti is that type of artist who kind of go and sign like hood people early. So I can kind of track that in my head, like, oh, that makes sense because of X, Y, and Z. But if I can't make it make sense in my head, it's giving, bitch, what you do for this? And then they always suck dick, but it's just like, how you get this so fast? Like, you doing, what you do?
Like, Carisha said she a G, bitch.
What that G was? Getting on your knees or getting on your head? Or getting on your back?
That's Patty Moriae.
Or getting on that pen. Which one was it?
Don't do Carisha like that.
I said get on the pen. It could have been 3 options. Get on your neck, get on your knees, get on your back, or get on the pen. Mm-hmm. So you work, Your mouth or your vagina?
No.
I mean, there's more options apparently, but this was my first 3.
You know, you can go. They be some record labels and stuff be holding auditions and things like that. Like, why the bitch couldn't just go up there and sing, and then they
that would be her work
studio.
That would be her work.
But she never displayed that.
So then, if I
because she never showed her path, her journey to getting there. You don't take her seriously because she didn't show you, or she didn't show people how she got there. So y'all just gonna assume the fucking worst.
I walk in these stores. I walk up. You a record label, right?
So what about?
I walk up to you and say I'm a singer, and I can sing good. Sign me.
And ain't no sign me. Let me hear you sing.
Exactly my fucking point. How am I supposed to know that you're a singer without verifying?
That's why I said auditions and shit. Just because you not fucking there.
So that's their auditions for me. Your travel path, your history is your auditions.
You don't know I auditioned because I never put that out there. I showed you one thing and then I turned around and showed you me in a whole different.
So they just say, or so then the record label would just bring you and say, hey, this is my new artist, open it up, she's a dope singer. I'm walking the fuck away because that's not who I came to sit. Makes sense? I understand that you saying you got verified by somebody, just not by me. What I'm saying is for me to take you serious, it's certain things I have to verify you personally.
So what about men?
It's worth the same for them bitches too. The same thing.
Who are they fucking? Because to be honest with you, a lot of music producers stuff like that are men.
Oh, what are they doing? Oh, it's a lot of gay games being played too, but they're not going to talk about that. There's a lot of gay games and butt games being played with them too, but we all know they ain't talking about that.
Not butt games.
But the same thing with men. Okay, so who do you know? Because obviously somebody had to put you on, and they put you on over the next nigga, and it's over some like either some corny type shit or you giving like this type of image. You niggas ain't really like that. We know you niggas ain't like that, but you got put on for acting like you really like that. Like I don't know, Offset, but that's a great example of how he was getting punked by, allegedly getting punked by Lil Baby and them and stuff like that, and he was allegedly scared and he allegedly got beat up and slapped, and allegedly Quavo and them ain't doing nothing to help him even though they was right there. We can keep saying allegedly because I wasn't there, but like that, like you presented this oh, you know, we the Migos, we street guys, we da. But when niggas press you, it turns out to be otherwise. So how do I know you're a real street guy? How do I know this is the real actual life you live in? Without seeing some proof.
I know the timer went off, but this is the last question. So what about prostitution? Let's say you date somebody and they were a prostitute, and once they got with you, they stopped, and then you eventually found out that they were prostituting. Could you stay with that person?
To answer your question overall, if you are sexually clean, it makes no difference how many people you fucked, as long as we're healthy together. What you did in the past is in the past. That's your business. If you don't now, that's a different story. What you did in the past is your business. It might have me like, oh, well, that's different. I might have to think about it, but at the same time, I can't view you any differently for your past.
Because you can't help it. So you can accept them if they was a porn star or if they was a stripper, but if they was a prostitute, it's a little different. Because I get it, because prostitution is kind of different.
If you were these things, I feel like I would have an easier time accepting it versus if you are these things.
Oh, that's currently, like while we're dating, it's like,
yes.
Yeah, what you
if you were these things, it would be less of an issue.
So if you date somebody like, I'm a prostitute.
Oh, it's giving no. It's giving no. I'm sorry, and it's not like no shade to prostitutes and nothing like that. It's giving no. That's not the type of lifestyle I like. That's not the type of lifestyle I'm looking for. It's giving no. Fuck no. You can do what you need to do for your money, but McDonald's is hiring.
They probably don't make prostitution money though.
They probably don't, but you better figure that shit out. You better DoorDash and McDonald's at the same time.
That shit gets stressful.
I don't know. It's just no.
Y'all keep things a game.
I'm not judging you. It's just no.
I have a question.
What's up?
So is sex just like a leisure type thing, or is it just? I mean, like your personal perspective, do you do it just for the fun of it, or is it something that you do to express your intimacy with your lover? Like, what is sex to you?
I want you to answer this question too.
Okay. Well, I can answer right now. It's a more of a romantic thing for me.
So you do it to be romantic?
Yeah, like I mean, I can have fun while I'm doing it, but like for me, it's just more of an expression of intimacy. It's not just something I want to run around and do with just any and everybody. Like, it's just I don't know. It's like a love thing for me. Yes, like make love
it's a lust
versus.
thing for me. It's a lust thing for me because
like,
I can get super intimate with it as well. But I know for me, okay, so sex is not based off intimacy. I can enjoy sex without intimacy.
Okay.
If that makes sense.
It makes sense.
And that's why I say it's more so lust versus love for sex. So not if I'm in a relationship, but like sex wise.
Okay.
Like sex wise, it's mostly lust. I ain't gonna lie.
So then where would your head be at with this topic? No, like, I mean, you want
like what is sex to you? Like, is it?
Is it something that's just leisure?
Like I couldn't have a sexless relationship.
I couldn't either. I couldn't have a sexless relationship. But
do you do it for the intimacy or do you do it for the fun?
I feel like it'd be both. Kinda.
What matters
more?
Like, what matters more?
Because they both can like overlap.
But the question is, what are you looking for?
Like, I feel like when your relationship and it's intimate, like you doing it for intimacy, is that kind of like work? Are you doing it to like please that person?
No. So it's just another form of like expression or expressing your love. Or
I mean, yeah, because I feel like intimacy, like you could. See, I feel like I'll only be intimate if it's my man. Like if it's somebody like, I just boom shot like a dip. You know what I mean? But I feel like with your man, you wanna like touch him. Like you wanna like take more time. Like.
So say if you were talking to somebody, right, and trying to get that to be your man, but it's not your man yet, right? But y'all talking, y'all dating, and then y'all going to have sex, whatever case may be. Mm-hmm. When you have sex with him, are you thinking about like him as a person, or you just think about the dick? Are you thinking about the potential of a relationship? That's most of the.
If I like him and I really like him, I'll be doing it thinking of him as a person.
Okay, so I guess more so love in that sense.
Mm-hmm. You're a lover.
Cause like, but at the same time, like even though like that's my man, like I still want to have fun with it. So that's like
that's why like
they overlap, but your primary thing is more so the person of who.
Right,
he is. Okay,
it's the person. Cause I be wanting to do more shit like. If it's like somebody I'm dating, he not my man or whatever, and he try like let's say we in the club and he want to fuck, I'm like, boy,
cause it's
fuck on no. But if it's my man, I'm like, ooh, I had like good at like, but if it's somebody I'm dating, I'm just be like, boy, no, I'm not fucking
your brothers in the club. It's giving choo choo. What stop we getting off at?
See, okay.
It's mostly lust. For me,
no, it be like that though, cause you ain't never
it can be both.
You ain't never see guys who should be like, oh, all of them can just every last one. Cause I ain't gonna lie, like when it's kind of Moriae and his brother, I'm thinking about him like, we take turns. And
I feel like I can have a relationship. Never mind.
Finish your thought. No, let me know.
I want to know.
I don't know if it was true or not.
You said you don't know if he was drunk or not?
I don't know if it was true or not.
What?
So in a relationship, I can enjoy, like, my intimacy. Cause I just said I can't be in a sexless relationship, so that would be kind of like counterintuitive. I can't be in a sexless relationship, but at the same time, my intimacy is not based from sex. Like I enjoy being around you. I enjoy cuddling with you, like talking to you, like stuff like that.
Yeah.
Just another expression though. Or depending on how you use sex, like okay, that can be just like yet another way of expressing that intimacy. Or it can just be something that you do just to have fun. Like, hey, let's have some fun tonight.
That's what the fun
It's more on the fun. It's more on the fun.
It's fun for you.
Yeah, it's more on the fun because I can also. I just said I can't be in a sexless relationship, but mentally I can be in a sexless relationship.
I feel like it'd be more fun for me if he's not my man. Like if it's somebody I'm dating or somebody I'm fooling around or a little sneaky link or something I see every now and then, we fucking for fun. We ain't gotta get romantic. We just fucking for fun. We just both trying to get in there, go home. That's it. But when my man, like after we down, like no, we gonna like lay there, like you know what I mean. Like you don't have to just get up and just get. Refresh, you know what I mean? You need to lay there.
Done, you better be on your way out the door.
If that's not your man, if that's my man, we can lay there naked shit. We can. What you want to do that?
If that's your man, then that's a different story. If that's not your man, by the time I come back from you, should be with your shoes on, baby. What you doing?
I wouldn't even, to be honest with you, people be like standing there getting comfortable. Me personally, I better do what I had to do, and he wouldn't even have to ask me to leave because by the time I was
because
gone
what
already.
Talk about?
Yeah, I
what
feel
do we
like
need to do?
so.
I need to go home, shower, and get myself together, and then
Right,
be
this was fun. Bye.
Yeah.
Ain't
nothing wrong with that.
Like,
It's not.
yeah, like, goodbye.
So the same things you're willing to do with like your significant other, you're willing to do with somebody like a random hookup.
What you mean?
Right.
Like I don't know. Like I don't know. Like, is there any limitations to what you're willing to do in the bedroom with somebody that's just a hookup versus somebody that's just your spouse? Because I know you have some people where it's like, okay, they don't do oral.
I was about to say that. I was just thinking in my head.
Depending on how I'm feeling,
if you're not my man, I'm not sucking dick.
In the mouth, no. I'm not doing mouth kissing.
Unless you're together. Or not at all.
No, let's be together. I'm not doing mouth kisses. Like, for me, like, I've noticed over time that is a big turn off to me. Like, if we're not in a relationship, I don't want to kiss you on the mouth. A peck is a different story. Like, if I'm sucking your neck or something, like, we neck kiss and stuff like that, that's different. Because we're being sexual, intimate, whatever kiss be. Don't kiss me on the mouth. It's gross.
How? Like, that's
because we're not together.
But you about to let this man inside of you, so why you must let him kiss you?
Yeah, I'm about to let you inside me, but I'm not about to taste, like, no. Like, that's too intimate. That's too intimate. I can suck your dick.
But you can't
kiss her?
No, that's too intimate for me.
What?
It sounds weird, but that's too
I
intimate.
don't know. I mean, I know it sounds weird for
when
me.
When I say the dick would be the first thing in my mouth, but the tongue, like the lips, no.
Them going in me, they got a condom on, so it's like kind of protected. Versus me sucking dick, it's like
that's another thing.
Tongue on dick, like raw, like.
Would you want to do raw with somebody that's just a hookup?
Hell no. Only way, no. Because I feel like I only.
You should have vetted that person if you had the time. You should have vetted that person. If you don't have the time to vet that person, then it is the obvious characteristics. Like if you're on like a one night stand type hookup type thing, it's the obvious characteristics that you need to look for. Your hands clean. What type of underwears you got on? Do you got on an undershirt? Do you wear socks? How your toes looking? Are you well groomed? Is your teeth brushed? Then I know how you take care of yourself on a general basis, so I can know whether or not you're the type of nigga to go to the doctor, if you're the type of nigga to like wash behind yourself. I can know those things. You got deodorant on? Mm-hmm. Do you comb your hair? Not to say that those are all things that's gonna say yes or no for sure, but like dead ass
makes you a little bit more comfortable.
Those are gonna be things that'll show you whether or not, oh, you the type of nigga I can't fuck with on the first night, or you the type of nigga I can.
Okay.
I'll fuck with a Morris Chestnut on the first night before I fuck with a NBA Youngboy on the first night. Give me NBA Youngboy, give me Morris Chestnut, walk in the same room. I don't know neither one of them from a can of paint. They're not these famous people. I don't need one of them from a can of paint. But if you get them two to walk in the room together, I'll fuck with Morris Chestnut before I fuck with NBA Youngboy because the presentation. I know you look well. I mean, you're well groomed. I know you'll take care of yourself a little bit more than this nigga out in the streets who's mainly concerned with street running. Right. That's what I mean. So yeah, I can suck a dick before I can don't kiss me in my mouth. It's too intimate. And I think that's the thing. It's not even about like the germs or whatever the case may be. It's the intimacy level.
Okay.
That's far too intimate.
Like I was with you, like I don't want to kiss and I don't want to suck a dick. I don't mind like you saying that kissing and stuff like that. Yeah, that's how.
Dick sucking is not.
For me, I don't want to
sucking dick. You're not coming back.
I don't want.
That's not a conversation.
Know
you're sucking my dick or you're not getting in my car.
To be. You eat my coochie.
Getting the pussy was the plus. You know, actually fucking was the plus.
Is it different for us because we're women?
Maybe that's what. Unless you was coming with the intent to get up the coochie in the first place.
Because I mean, like,
if you was coming with the intent to see where it goes, oh no, the dick sucking was non-negotiable. You were sucking dick. But if you were coming with the intent, oh I know, regardless of what we doing, I'm giving up some pussy, and then that's fine. You ain't got to suck no dick. But if you come and saying, I don't know which way I'm going, oh bitch, your dick is going in your mouth.
Yeah.
Because you're not coming back to my house.
I might kiss you. So you can kiss my neck and whatever. You want to eat my coochie, you can. On my ass, you can do what you want to with your mouth. I'm not sucking your dick. You're not my man. You're not my man. I'm not sucking your dick.
As eating and kissing, there's two things you just don't do with everybody.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wait, but then you can well I guess do oral with anybody though, but there's limitations on kissing and eating butt.
And for me,
the intimacy for the kissing thing is for me it's too intimate for kissing, and then the butt eating thing is just
be like more prone to like being dirty than like the butt.
Oh yeah, sweaty ass dick.
You can wash your dick. You can wash your dick a lot easier than you can wash up in your ass.
However, But see, cause
And then you think about men too. At the same time, we're talking about men at the same time. A man is more liable to wash his dick before he's liable to wash his actual asshole. Okay. Men. And again, it's not like it's just a rim. This is up in the hole that the tongue is going.
Just talking about.
Yeah, so they're not liable to do that. So I can suck a dick, but kissing is too intimate and ass eating is just.
What about you?
What's the question?
What's too intimate for you?
Limitations on a random
as far as like a
yeah.
date, just a date in a person that's not your man type of situation.
I don't know if I have the capability to get, I guess, to the point of sex with somebody if I'm not working towards a relationship with them. So I guess sex in general might be a bit of a. Yeah, I don't think I can. Because I look at it more so as like a romantic, intimate thing for me. It's not just yes, the leisure and fun that's coming to it.
That's what it's given on the first night if it's
But I would rather work towards something romantic with it.
I cannot.
Go ahead. What you finna say?
Ashia, but
Have I had a hookup? have I had a hookup?
It's Taneya over there.
Cause I'm like, wait a minute.
Taneya over there waiting for the spill tea. Like, wait a minute,
I'm waiting for this.
Wait a minute, bitch, because I happen to know.
Because no, let's say,
Because
I don't want to put it out there, but let's just say that one time that you did do something before you were actually in a relationship, would that never led to a relationship? That would have been a hookup.
It was at this moment that she knew. She fucked up.